Hello guys and welcome to my channel. I'm Zhoee. So here with very interesting video. As you guys know, today is Jimin's birthday. First of all, happy birthday Jimin. May you live long and a very happy life, and the like you have a lot of success in your life, and have whatever you want and whatever you wish to have for inshallah. So yeah, it's Jimin's birthday. As you guys know, I'm going to react to a series that is called Jimin's Week. So I'm going to react only Jimin's video. You guys can check it out on my channel. There are a lot of fun videos that I have reacted on, and I love his personality. So while you can say that roaming around in YouTube, I found a video that just came 5 days ago from the Jimin videos. So I find it very interesting. It's an introduction to Jimin, just like the introduction to BTS that have all the information about BTS, same as it's an introduction to Jimin. So it's a 1 hour and 40 minute long video. I will definitely divide it into two parts. Two parts, yeah. So yeah, without further delay, let's get started. And again, happy birthday Jimin. So in 3, 2 and 1, start.
This is an introduction video for Park Jimin, the main dancer and lead vocalist of the biggest and most successful group today, BTS. Real name, Park Jimin. Stage name, Jimin. Born October 13, 1995. From Busan, South Korea. Role in the group, lead vocals and the main dancer. Jimin's dance route starts at the Just Dance Academy in Busan, where he excelled in hip-hop, freestyling, popping, and isolation. He made a local name for himself by joining many street dance battles as well as winning multiple talent competitions. At one point, when Jimin's parents couldn't afford the tuition fee, the school let him take classes for free so they wouldn't lose a talent like him. Jimin also excelled in school. He was a part of robotics building club, football club,
야 나이스 패스 정확하다 형은 다 하잖아
he was a part of a book club, was excellent at track and a part of billiards club. On top of that, he was a part of the student council from elementary to high school. That's 9 years of switching between class president and class vice president. Jimin also, all throughout his schooling, was on top of his class, achieving perfect scores, especially in math. He was even called the god of math and would cover for his math teacher. He was also good at and liked science, arts, and physical education. Because of all of this, Jimin was already quite popular amongst his peers. One of his old classmates has said that at the high school retreat, girls
high school friend with Jimin. By the way, Jimin is very handsome. If you see him in person, he was just wearing glasses and enjoying his school life. Even though he entered the dance department at the top of the class, but I still remember that at the high school retreat during the second grade, he danced with the song Neurotic, taking off his glasses and showing his abs, shaved abdominal muscles. On that day, all girls ran to the stage because of Jimin, and the stage collapsed. And also they flocked to the toilet to see Jimin. So the entrance door of the toilet was torn off. This was no joke. After that, he was really popular since he was known for being handsome.
went crazy after he danced to the song Neurotic by TVXQ, taking off his glasses and even showing off his abs. What's wholesome is that the main vocalist of the group said that he likes Jimin. Jimin was admitted into the Busan High School of Arts as a valedictorian in the modern dance department. Jimin took on various dance styles, such as contemporary dance, jazz, Korean dance, ballet. Jimin was even called the rising star of Busan.
Look at his stamina, his posture.
씨를 공 굉장히 잘했다고 들었어요.
그 수석 아니야? 수석?
수석이었어.
그래 부산 예고 수석 입학이야.
수석이잖아.
수석이었어.
그 참고로
우리 지민이는 수업 중간에 선생님 이 동사 할 때는 어떻게 해요? 저 동작은 어떻게 해요? 물어보면서 이 동사를 할 때는 어떤 근육을 붙는다, 어떻게 된단다 그러면 그 다음날 와서 선생님 저 이 동작을 많이 해서 이렇게 근육이 되게 예쁘게 생겼어요 라고 이 동까지
He also had the time to train in various forms of martial arts, such as Taekwondo, in which he has a black belt, Hapkido, and Kendo for 8 years.
앞으로 내려치기 하루에 1,500번.
1,500번이나 했다고?
예.
뻥치지 마.
체력 훈련.
그럼 검사하지 왜 여기 있냐?
엄마한테 그랬죠. 엄마 저는 세계 최고의 검투사가 되는 게 꿈이에요.
검투가 돼.
와!
He was also the first and only freshman offered a scholarship to study martial arts more extensively abroad in China. Unknown fact to a lot of BTS fans would be that Jimin, just like RM, also enjoys artwork and visits to art exhibitions and museums. Jimin also knows how to play the piano, is learning how to play the guitar, loves to read and write poems.
Wow.
Since
So there's the part pre-debut, like what he was doing before BTS. He was really a famous student in his school, and not before because of his scores, but because of his talent as well and his looks as well. Wow, so great. So now moves toward the debut era.
Jimin was a smart kid, his dad wanted Jimin to become a prosecutor. In an interview with Busan Art School magazine, Jimin's dad has also said that he felt like he was losing a genius when Jimin expressed wanting to be a public dancer rather than a pure dancer. He also was worried, because success is not always guaranteed in this type of work. In the same interview he stated, in middle school, there was a time where Jimin had to write about his future. In his paper, he wrote that he wanted to go to Busan Arts High School and learn dance and use that background and combine it with music to become a singer or a celebrity. His paper was very detailed, and I think this was the start of his dream to become an idol. Jimin has said that when he expressed wanting to dance and make music, his dad agreed straight away and even took him to every audition. In a recent interview, the director of the Just Dance Academy mentioned Jimin's father didn't force his children to do things. When Jimin was practicing until 2 or 3 in the morning, he would wait in the car parked outside.
Wow.
When there were events held in clubs, he would always come.
Such a sportive parents. I love that kind of parents who really supports the dreams of their child.
Even though other parents didn't. In the same exclusive one-time interview, the dance director said, I first met Jimin when he was in his first year of junior high school. I taught popping classes which Jimin's school used to attend for their extracurricular activity. Whether I taught him how to do a wave or popping, he was the only one who would make an extraordinary improvement. That's why I invited him to the Just Dance Academy. I remember him believing in himself, enjoying the process of trying, and always having a smile on his face. High school students would play when school exams were over. However, Jimin would come here saying, I want to practice more street dance, since I can't learn it in lessons at Busan High School of Arts. The school's door was open 24 hours. So there were many times where Jimin was practicing on his own, even on Sundays.
Wow.
He was intelligent and was the type of person who was loved by the teachers. When you're with him, the people around him become positive too. Link to this wonderful interview, as well as many others, down in the description box. At the time, Jimin's modern dance teachers were opposed to the idea of Jimin becoming an idol, as they felt that the world of dance would be losing a great artist.
의 반열을 오른다는 게 쉬운 일은 아니잖아요. 부산에서 방시혁 그 기획사 대표가 하는 어떤 그런 오디션에 나간다고 했을 때 지민이한테 지금 이걸 마지막으로 빨리 네가 전공을 정했으면 좋겠다. 가수.
So yeah, he is the one who told Jimin to go to audition, like they said in the introduction video. This was the teacher who
가 될지
forced
아니면
him.
순수한 무용을 할지 이번이 마지막이 됐으면 좋겠다고 했는데 합격을 했더라고요. 그게 뭐 제가 알기로는 몇천 명 오디션 보러 왔는데 한 명이 지민이가 됐다 해서 아 얘가 무슨 가능성이 있구나, 잠재력이 있구나라고 제가 그때부터 생각하게 됐죠.
Jimin auditioned for Big Hit Entertainment in spring of 2012. After successful auditions, Jimin went to Seoul to train on May 15, 2012. Jimin has had one of the shortest idol training periods ever. After being a trainee under Big Hit for around 6 months, he got a position in the group and joined BTS as the last member and was revealed as a member on January 12, 2013. A lot of trainees were surprised by Jimin's various skills.
현대 무용과 힙합 댄스를 출주하는 애가 들어오게 된다라는 걸 들었을 때, 야, 현대 무용하고 힙합 댄스를 둘 다 출주한다고?
다 가져가야만 속이 후련했냐?
그래서 딱 오자마자 안녕하세요 막 인사를 하고 이랬는데 얼굴이 되게 애기애기하고 또 이제 차네요. 또 약간 지미가 또 약간 이렇게 지미가 오자마자 막 이제 막 몸을 풀더라고요. 그래서 막 몸 풀다가 갑자기 공중제비를 차는 거예요. 그래서 막 그래서 뭐지? 그래서 와, 이 친구 대단한 친구.
그 무엇을 해야 될지를 모르는 게 너무 힘들었었던 것 같고요. 4시까지 하고 이제 6시 반쯤에 일어나서
다시 또 연습하고 또 새벽 한 4시쯤 집에 들어와서 자고 그랬던 거예요?
네.
막 힘들지 않아요?
그때는 안 힘들었었던 것 같아요. 이게 아버지한테 달에 한 번씩 전화하면서 안 될 수도 있다. 근데 실망만 하지 마라. 제가 여기서 떨어져도 뭐 뭘로든 제가 해낼 테니까 너무 실망만 안 하셨으면 좋겠다면서.
Despite all of the obstacles, 6 months later, on 13th of June 2013, Jimin got to debut with BTS as one of the two main dancers, and as well as lead vocalist.
고등학교 가고 싶어서 예고 갔고 서울 올라오고 싶어서 오디션 보고 왔고 데뷔하고 싶어서 데뷔했고 1등하고 싶어서 1등했고.
와.
So yeah, that's the debut day of Jimin. Wow, he's so great. He's so determined. Like what he wants to do, he has a very clear dreams, very clear vision. That what he wants to do. Oh my God. So yeah, let's move toward the next part. Deep main dancer.
Jimin was an instant star. His acrobatic skills drew the public's attention to the rookie group. As a rookie, he already ranked amongst other popular idols in various Best Dancer polls.
얼굴은 귀여운데
네.
몸이 상남자예요.
맞아요.
네, 그걸 아는 거죠.
무려 35%의 지분율을 획득했습니다.
기분
At the time, Jimin was already helping with ideas for the choreography. For example, he was the one who came up with hat dance trick choreography.
안무가 주목받기 시작한 건 이제 지민이의 이 백각기와 매트릭스의 날아차기와 그 위어블리 프로포의 모자춤 아닙니까 사실. 그렇죠?
Jimin's greatest strength as a dancer is his ability to merge together his background in various martial arts, his hip-hop roots, as well as his contemporary training. While watching him dance, you can see that he is precise and tends to add a little extra to the choreography. He prioritizes elongated and fuller movements which express deeper emotions. He is the beat.
What was that? Actually dances in deep pocket right. Robotic dance.
He dances to the tips of his fingers. And basically optimizes his movements with sliding and gliding over the stage. He is also a master of optimizing his performances. Starting from masterful spinning whenever he needs to travel a short distance, these movements help to make the stage more colorful and exciting. Jimin also has the ability to travel across the stage at great speeds. When Jimin's part ends, he quickly moves into his new position, which is often further away, all while never missing a beat and holding a stable note. Because of Jimin's modern dance background, every time you pause a video, you will be greeted with his beautiful dance lines and cool, composed facial expressions. Also, you may or may not have noticed Jimin's trained ballerino stance. Jimin is also known for his work ethics and being a perfectionist.
지민이가 쓸모없으면 아 그쵸 한 번은 더 해보면 좋을 것 같아요.
그렇지.
더 성장하는 제가 되도록 노력하겠습니다.
이렇게 항상 부족함을 느끼는 이 마음. 아, 나는 아직 멀었다.
동생이 돼서
I have acted on the wild song and that was such an amazing song. Oh my god.
따라가겠습니다. 한번더 해봐야 되지 않겠나?
여기 가자. 지금? 오늘은 끝. 안 돼, 한 번 더 하자. 한 번 더 할래? 마이크 와? 어떻게 할래? 자, 이어서 이거 어때요? 이거 괜찮다. 그쵸? 앞에가 문제네요. 앞에 뭐 하지? 아까 이거 해봐봐.
Yeah, that's it. Set Me Free. That's the song from his album Voice. Such an amazing song. I love that song as well. So his personality was like that while learning a dance move or dance. He don't get bored and he never get another person to be bored. I guess.
Jimin is serious about his craft, and often behind the scenes you can see him helping to improve the choreography, giving his ideas and helping other members learn the choreo.
진영도 이거 같이 맞춰주면 좋을 것 같은데.
이거 진짜 빡세네.
내가 이때 형 호성이 이때 내가 좀 많이 나가죠.
약간?
그렇죠.
Yeah.
근데 몸은 뒤에 있는데. 왜 반대로? 그렇죠. 앞뒤.
Look at me.
그것만 들고 보면은 끝나는 게 딱 맞으면 좀 맞거든. 박자만 생각해줘도 너들아가때 기 아래 Rain be pouring, sky keep pouring, every day.
나 이러고 있는데 이러고 오겠네.
남들 정신 안 차리나? 혼자서 끄트머리에서 안 보이려고 막. 이걸로 확실히 짚고 가는데 꽁치가 집중이 안 되고 앞꿈치로만 해요. 그래 빨리 가. 진짜 어떡하지? 차라리 저를 퍼드팀에 넣어주세요. 정리 알아서 다 해줄게요.
Even though he is a perfectionist, contrary to a lot of introduction videos, Jimin actually doesn't mind his mistakes and they don't linger in his mind for long. Not wanting only that to be broadcasted about him is only understandable.
걱정하실 것 같은데 걱정해서 좀 더 민망했어요. 아니 그러니까 너무 걱정 마세요. 저 딴 생각도 안 하고 쓸데없는 생각도 안 하니까 그런 생각 안 하셔도 돼요. 저도 뭐 커가고 있지 않습니까, 여러분? 그러니까 너무 걱정하지 마시고.
Also worth mentioning is that Jimin suffers from chronic neck and back pain, as seen in one of the BTS documentaries. He also has chronic pain in his knee that flares up once in a while, which is hard to believe because Jimin does a great job as a main dancer and lead vocal, flipping, jumping, carrying the hard choreo all while singing. With his talent, standing out and being the center of attention comes naturally to Jimin. throughout his career. He has unintentionally made several killing parts in BTS songs and has had popular stages, such as 2014 iconic Mama stage, 2015 the one with the orange hair, the 333 guy, the 424 guy. There is no surprise why a lot of critics anticipate his solo stages at award ceremonies every year. More on Jimin's beginnings and more detailed information about his dance you can find in these videos.
So it's all about his dance. Oh my god, he is such a great dancer. Like he's so amazing when picking up little details about the dance moves. Like I don't know how to say that. He's so precise. He's so professional. Like not even miss a single beat. Oh my god, he's so amazing. Now let's move toward the lead vocalist.
Jimin is known for his beautiful honey-smooth vocals and his ability to make you feel every emotion and feeling that he is trying to convey, as well as his ability to sing high notes and falsettos effortlessly.
뭐 태영이나 정국이가 보컬 레슨을 받을 때 저 들어가서 구경해도 돼요 하면서 들어가서 참관을 하거나 그때 들었던 거를 혼자 새벽에 나와서 연습하고 있었던 거예요.
Because Jimin didn't get any vocal lessons while he was a trainee and practiced on his own, his first real voice practice was for B-side track in their debut album. Even in the very beginning, when he had little to none vocal training, he was assigned to sing most of the high notes and he did it flawlessly.
People are singing along, like giving me
As much as we love his high vocal tone, we also love his lower register and growls. memorable mention to this Jimin who has to sing with a smooth and stable voice after a full-on choreo.
Look at that. Who was this? I guess that's me and
Well, let me show you, and then we can keep the fire alive.
wow. Okay, so that's not it.
Kim Youngdae, who is a music critic and a member of Korean Music Awards Committee, has said that when BTS is regarded as a sound, Jimin's voice is one of the most important auditory elements that make up the fingerprint and impression of the sound.
항상 키의 상승에 가장 결정적인 역할을 사실 지민 씨의 그런 음역이 아니면 저희 노래가 살지 않을 거예요.
좋은 자극제. 지민이 곡도 너무 좋아서 나도 멋진 곡 만들고 싶다는 생각이 많이 들더라고요.
이 같은 경우도 그런 목소리 톤을 가지고 있는 가수가 잘 없거든요. 그 점에서 굉장히 매력이 있다고 생각을 해요.
제가 생각할 때 이번 메브 오브 더 소울 7이 만약에 게임이라고 가정을 한다면 슈퍼 하드 캐리를 건 지민의 목소리라고 생각을 합니다. 이번 앨범 속에 필터라는 노래와 프렌드라는 노래의 지민의 목소리는 시작부터 듣는 사람을 완벽하게 집중하게 시켜주는 힘이 실려 있습니다. 생각이 들어서이기도 합니다. 혹은 유명 아티스트의 음악에 피처링을 했을 때도 굉장한 작품이 나올 수 있는 그런 아티스트가 또 지민이라는 생각이 들었기 때문입니다. 이렇게 유명해지고 그런 이제 유니크한 보이스를 갖고 있는 만큼 세계 시장에서 러브콜을 받을 가능성이 굉장히 많다. 저는 이렇게도 생각을 하고 있습니다. 충분히 가능성이 있는 얘기예요.
킬링 파트라고 생각을 하는데 이거를 지민 씨가 불러서 저는 훨씬 더 이게 올라갔다고 생각해요. 그 부분이 이제 분위기가. 왜냐면은 지민 씨 음색이 예술이잖아.
그렇죠. 잘 어울리고요. 그 킬링 파트가 진짜 이 대중 상업 음악의 아주 꽃이에요, 사실.
그러니까 지민의 보이스가 워낙에 유니크하고 유니섹스한 보이스잖아요. 정말.
Can I say he makes this whole song. His voice, I think, is so incredible. He's got that high Michael Jackson sound and just incredible. He just has that light lyric tenor is what we call it. Just super, it's almost like this frosting on top of the layers of a layer cake, and it's just stunning. It's just a really unique voice. I've been teaching voice for almost 30 years, and it's pretty rare to have those guys with these beautifully light voices.
I think that's really good singing. I think it's super healthy singing. It's repeatable. Everything I've heard from him is great. I stand this guy now.
Holy shit! He's like the Korean version of Michael fucking Jackson. Listen to those clear vocals. Oh!
만 좀 뽑을 수 있을까요?
저는 BTS 중에서도 그 지민 친구가 노래의 음색도 특별한 부분이 있고 가사를 어떻게 불렀을 때 대중들이 공감을 할 수 있는지에 대한 포인트를 굉장히 잘 알고 있는 그러니까 센스가 조금 남다른 친구라고 생각이 들고 카메라를 보는 시선이나 춤이나 노래에 있어서도 어떤 호흡 조절을 할 때 좀 대중들이 봤을 때 열광하는 포인트를 좀 잘 알고 있지 않나 그런 느낌.
Their voices are cracking, but Jimin just killed it. This is you can. I don't know if you can.
As of now, these are Jimin's official music credits.
Christmas Loud is a skit. Like a launch and feel electoral competition. Christmas Loud is a skit.
By Korea Music Copyright Association.
Wow.
Outside of this association, BMI has also credited Jimin as a songwriter and a composer of Dream Glow, the song that was actually planned to be a Jimin solo song. But there are also a lot of instances where Jimin isn't officially credited, like for the melody of Blood, Sweat and Tears.
지민이는 목소리가 되게 좋아요. 맞아요. 매력적이죠. 지민이도 멜로디 잘 씁니다. 그러니까 빗다음에서 그 멜로디 짠 거. 그렇죠. 좋아요.
Outside of official credits, Jimin's actual first song that he wrote was Christmas Day. The original song is Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. Jimin wrote new Korean lyrics and recorded the new Korean version together as a duet with JK. Under BTS name Jimin together with JK also collaborated with singer
like it will make you so relaxed. It's so lighter than the clouds. Its voice is so light, sweet. I don't know.
Jimin and JK have also covered Charlie Puth's We Don't Talk Anymore. On the album B, where all of the BTS members were included in the production, Jimin took on the role of music project manager.
제가 지금 PM으로서 할 수 있는 일이 멤버들이 어떻게 작업을 하고 싶은지, 어떤 내용으로 하고 싶은지, 몇 곡을 하고 싶은지, 어떤 스타일의 곡을 하고 싶은지, 구성은 어떻게 하고 싶은지, 어떤 멤버가 잘 어울릴 것 같은지, 막 이런 내용들을 정리해서 회사랑 이렇게 커뮤니케이션을 하면 될 것 같아요.
I do also want to talk about Jimin's solo songs under BTS, and the power that Jimin's voice and pen game can do. Keep in mind the impact and achievements I'm about to mention don't even scratch the surface. Under the group's name, Jimin's first solo song Lie, in which Jimin was credited as a songwriter and a composer, at the time was the only solo song from Wing's album to rank on Inkigyo chart. It was highest ranking solo song on Melon Music chart. It was also the only solo song and B-side that charted Spotify Global Viral 50. Also, while Blood, Sweat and Tears ranked number 1 on World Digital Song Sales chart, Lie ranked number 3 and became the best-selling solo song in Wing's album. Jimin's second solo song under BTS was Serendipity, which was released in 2 parts, intro and full. This song, while also being a successful solo song, has had the wonderful ability to calm crying babies. Filter was Jimin's third solo song under BTS name. As stated by RM, even though there are no credits, Jimin did participate in the song's writing. Right now, Filter is breaking records as the fastest Korean B-side and Korean solo song to reach certain streaming numbers on Spotify. Filter also was featured in Spotify's Rap Top K-pop Tracks playlist for the 3rd year in a row. Filter is also the first BTS solo song to be nominated for the Song of the Year at the Gaon Music Awards. From the same album as Filter, the song Friends was a unit song Jimin sang with V of BTS. This song was written, composed and produced by Jimin as it was meant to be a solo song first. With a touch of Jimin's magical hands, this was the only song produced by a BTS member to be nominated for Song of the Year at Gaon Awards. This made Jimin the only BTS member to have 2 songs nominated for this award in 2020. With this song, Jimin was the first individual Korean idol to be credited for a Korean OST in a global Hollywood movie, as the song Friends was chosen as one of the OSTs in the Marvel movie Eternals. And the song that he produced and all of his solo songs are in the Rolling Stone list of the 100 best BTS songs. Promise was the first gift from Jimin to the fans. A surprise drop uploaded on SoundCloud broke the first 24-hour release record with 8.5 million streams. breaking at the time Drake's 24-hour record. As of right now, Promise is in the Guinness World Record book as the most streamed song in SoundCloud history, and in the first 24 hours. Christmas Love was another gift for the fans released on SoundCloud and YouTube. This song holds the record for the most streamed Korean solo song audio in the first 24 hours since its release on YouTube with 9.6 million streams. The Korean media ate this right up, because right after its release it was already being featured as a background sound in news and a lot of shows. In 2022 we officially got soloist JIMIN with a song under his own name, in collaboration with his best friend Ha Sung-woon. They sang the main OST With You for K-Drama Our Blues. With You broke the record for the fastest song in history to reach #1 in 100 countries on iTunes. JIMIN did it in only 4 hours, breaking the previous record held by Dynamite. With You was also nominated in 3 major Korean award shows in the Best OST category. It was also nominated for Song of the Year at the 2022 Mama Awards. With You is the 10th most streamed K-pop song globally on Spotify, and the 2nd on Spotify South Korea. This made JIMIN the 7th most streamed K-pop male solo artist globally, with only 1 song and with the shortest streaming period.
감성적이긴 한 것 같아. 제 주변에 다정한 사람이 있어요. 지민이라는 친구가 진짜 다정한데 보면서 좀 배워요. 막 배우게 되더라고요. 뭐 사소한 거 하나.
Right before JIMIN's official solo debut in 2023, we got his second collaboration, this time with the K-pop group's Big Bang member Taeyong. The song Vibe was highly anticipated. Fans and the general public in Korea were talking about it. So even before it came out, it managed to have the highest debut on the Billboard Hot Trending Songs daily and weekly chart. JIMIN also participated in co-composing this song, which gave the song that much more of a good look. Vibe debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 at 76. This was JIMIN's and Taeyong's first time debuting on this chart under their own names. This was also JIMIN's first time debuting on this chart as a composer. Vibe was also the highest debut on Melon Daily chart by a BTS member since the chart reform.
그래서 진짜 바이브라는 그 테마와 너무 잘 맞게 어떻게 보면은 저랑 굉장히 비슷한 생각들을 하고 또 굉장히 비슷한 결이 많다라는 걸 제가 이렇게 느낀 것 같아요. 저보다도 훨씬 더 열정적이고 그리고 그 열정을 보면서 저도 자극을 너무 많이 받았고요. 그래서 이번 작업을 같이 하면서 제가 사실 배운 게 너무 많습니다. 오랜만에 이런 걸 본 것 같아서 너무 좋았던 것 같아요.
네, BTS가 지난 연도 단체 활동 중단을 선언한 이후로 K-팝 시장이 약간 주춤하는 것 같은 그러한 느낌이 들고 있습니다. 이번에 BTS 출신 지민의 솔로 활동으로도 K-팝의 인기 명맥이 유지가 될 것 같습니까?
네. 지난까지 이제 BTS의 활동이 주춤하다. 그리고 또 K-팝은 어떻게 될 것인가. 이런 우려 목소리가 좀 높아지고 있죠.
네.
평생 그 미소년의 그룹으로 평생 남을 수가 있는 건 아니기 때문에 그렇죠.
네.
만약에 이번 솔로 발표를 하는 지민이 큰 성공을 거두게 된다면 아마 지민 개인의 영예를 넘어서서 K-팝의 새로운 모델 가능성에 대한 평가도 될 것 같아서 다시 한번 K-팝을 주목하게 되는 그런 계기가 되지 않을까 싶습니다.
At the end of March 2023, we also got the long-awaited JIMIN solo EP Face, where JIMIN was heavily involved in the production, and of course the overall vision. JIMIN was credited as a writer on 5 of the 6 tracks and the hidden track. He also had guitar and keyboard credits on 2 songs. And just like any other JIMIN music, this album performed extremely well. The pre-release single Set Me Free Part 2 was the fastest solo song to reach 100 #1s on iTunes worldwide. It also set the record as the biggest 2023 solo song debut by a K-pop act on Melon. It also had the highest debut for a Korean solo song on Spotify Global as well as US, UK, and Korea in history. After 10 years, this was also the highest debut song by a K soloist on the UK Big Top 40 chart. This song also had a major success in Japan as JIMIN became the first Korean soloist to reach #1 on both weekly and daily Oricon singles chart. No other Korean soloist has achieved this since this chart was first established in 1968. Set Me Free also debuted at number 30 on Billboard's Hot 100 chart. He joined Psy as the only Korean soloist to chart a solo song within the top 30. Set Me Free also debuted number 5 and number 8 on Billboard's Global excluding US chart and Global 200 chart. Set Me Free also debuted number 1 on Digital Songs sales chart with the biggest debut sales week of 2023. After Set Me Free, finally the main track Like Crazy was released. This song broke the record for the biggest debut for a solo song by a K-pop act in Spotify global history. It was also the highest charting song by a K-pop soloist in Spotify US history. Like Crazy also entered the top 5 Spotify US chart, the first and only K-pop soloist in the chart's history to do this. JIMIN was also the only Korean soloist in history with 2 entries debuting inside the top 10 of the UK Big Top 40, both at 4th place. JIMIN also made history when he was the first Korean soloist and second Asian soloist to chart number 1 on Spotify's global song chart. He joined groups BTS and Blackpink as the only Koreans to do it. JIMIN also made history when Like Crazy debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 chart at number 1. He was the very first Asian soloist to debut straight at number 1. Like Crazy also debuted number 2 on Billboard's Global 200 chart. Overall, all of the album songs debuted on Spotify Global. JIMIN was the first K-pop soloist to ever chart multiple songs in the top 10 of Spotify Global Daily Chart simultaneously. All of the album songs also debuted on the Billboard 200 chart. Rolling Stone, Billboard, and Consequence also named Like Crazy as one of the best songs released in 2023 so far. Face by JIMIN earned the biggest sales debut for a Korean album by a soloist in Japan's history on the weekly album chart with 225,000 copies sold. JIMIN's album also had the biggest debut by a K-pop act on the Spotify global charts in 2023. With Face album, JIMIN also became the first solo artist to reach 1 million first-day album sales on Hanteo chart because of the platform trying to manipulate JIMIN's sales. He is actually the first artist to reach 1 million first-day sales 3 times in the first release day. Congrats, King. After this, HYBE's 2023 first quarter operating profit increased by 41.5% to 52.5 billion won. JIMIN was highlighted as one of the biggest contributors.
I know he has some moon tattoos. There is only one, and other half moon was, you can say that on display in Set Me Free Part 2 at the end. Oh my god, look at it.
Face by JIMIN was also the best-selling album by soloist in history on Circle album chart with 1.35 million sales. JIMIN became the fastest million-seller act as a soloist. JIMIN also got the Konka album certification on the Circle chart for selling million and platinum albums. Face also debuted number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart with 164,000 units sold. This is the biggest debut and highest charting album by a Korean soloist in the chart's history. JIMIN also received the Melon Hall of Fame Millions album plaque by having almost 3 million streams in the first 24 hours on Melon. JIMIN is also the first and only Korean soloist to have 4 solo songs with over 500,000 units sold in the US. All of these songs are now eligible for gold certification. JIMIN is also always in the top 10 of Spotify Daily South Korea chart with multiple songs, which is really amazing because Koreans tend to only love girl groups. And now JIMIN. JIMIN is the first K-soloist in history to reach number 1 on the Billboard Artist 100 chart. He is also the K-soloist to spend the longest on Spotify's Daily Top Artists global chart. JIMIN also broke the record for the biggest streaming year by a K-pop soloist in Spotify history with 1 billion streams. He did it only in 6 months. JIMIN is the fastest K-pop soloist to surpass 1.6 billion streams on Spotify Pearly with his solo credits, a new record in the Guinness World Record book. With his solo songs under the BTS name, he already has 2.8 billion streams under his belt. And right now, Face is already the most streamed album by a Korean artist. To know more about JIMIN's ideas and theory behind Face, you can watch this video and JIMIN's new docu-series on this topic. After the great success of his solo album, JIMIN was chosen by Universal Studios as one of the artists featured on a soundtrack for the movie Fast and Furious 10. He was a part of the main OST Angel Part 1, which makes him the only Korean soloist to have 2 OSTs featured in Hollywood movie. This song debuted number 65 on the Billboard 100 chart, which now makes JIMIN the fastest Asian artist to have 4 songs on this chart, only in 4 months. JIMIN also set the record as the first and only Korean soloist to have 2 songs chart multiple weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in the last decade. He also had the most entries by a Korean soloist on the UK single and download charts. Just think about it. JIMIN is surpassing other soloists and groups in Korea and
look at his arm. He has a muscle patches on.
Internationally without the industry's help. Now how far would he succeed with the help of radio, playlisting, and good promo? Not to mention the shady tactics that YouTube, Spotify, Billboard, and Korean charts pull to slow him down. It's definitely really valuable for other artists to see JIMIN succeeding as an Asian artist in the Western music market without selling his soul to the industry, just be relevant only on payola. I'm a singer, but I'm also a listener, and I receive positive energy and comfort from music. Just like other artists, music has affected how I think and given me strength. I hope people can feel what I feel and resonate with my music. That's what drives me to keep making music.
그리고 사실 뭐 노래나 앨범 만들 때 가장 좋은 게 뭐냐고 하면은 즐거운 게 가장 좋은 건데 사실 뭐 이번이 처음이잖아요, 여러분들. 그래서 기대해 주시는 건 좋지만 더 그러니까 여기서 안 그치고 더 이게 성장하는 모습을 또 보여드리고 싶으니까요. 아마 많이 부족할 거예요. 근데 제가 진짜 성장해 보일게요.
내부적으로도 이제 피님들이랑 좀 이런저런 곡들도 만들어보고 또 외부 작곡가도 만나서 만들어보고 여러 가지 시도와 도전을 계속 해보고 있는 중이고요. 조금 계속해서 조금 구체적으로 다가가려고 노력하고 있는 중인 것 같아요. 그래서 뭔가 그동안 뭘 하고 있었고 했는지 저도 빨리 여러분들한테 보여드리고 싶은데
제가 아무것도 안 하고 가만히 있겠습니까? 일 안 하면 이 힘든 성격을 가진 제가
As you can see, JIMIN is interested in making music, is really invested in its creation process, and we can definitely see that everything he touches turns into gold. His first EP, JIMIN experimented with different genres and explored his skills. With this, he showed that he has the range as an artist to have a long and successful career. More about JIMIN as the lead vocalist of BTS, and everything about and around JIMIN's involvement in music in these videos.
So yeah, I guess that's it for part 1. Yeah, so I will talk about Jimin. Like what I have watched in first part. He's such a humble person. Like he have achieved a lot, but I have seen his recent V-Lives. I guess one V-Live, you can check it out in my channel. And he's saying like he want to improve more and he want to learn more things. He's nothing and something like he's nothing without army. Army is like army is BTS and BTS. Something like that. He's saying just these kind of things. He's so humble. Like he want to try new challenges, new things, new genres. He want to challenge himself. Like he want to come out of his comfort zone and try a lot of things. Oh, that's so great for an artist. And that's the only reason of the success of an artist. Like he have achieved a lot of awards. Only one member of, this is the achievements of only one member of BTS. Like BTS is made up of like army is a fandom and they have different biases. Yeah, Jimin, B, JK, J-Hope, RM, Jin, or Suga. So this is only Jimin, and I love ARMY about this thing. They support each member equally. Like if I'm saying I have this bias or that bias, but no, I will support every member equally. So yeah, that's the reason I love ARMY as well. But here, Jimin, he's great. Like he's loving, he's caring, and he's so great in his work. He always wants to improve himself, and improve himself. That's so great about it. So yeah, that's it for part 1. I hope you guys like my reaction. If yes, then please like my video and subscribe my channel. Do a lot of comments. Give me a lot of love and support. Yeah, let's meet in the part 2. Until then, bye.